Want to get your hands on this Benchy boat? All you got to do is subscribe to our channel, like this video, and comment below what you would call this little green boat. And to learn why we even print this thing in the first place, let's get into the video. Quit lacking and let's get cracking. Hey everyone, I'm Sam from Tentacle Prints. I've been a 3D printer for all of about 3 weeks. I've been a 3D printer. Apparently I've been a 3D printer. I've been using a 3D printer now for a whole 3 weeks. That's right, this Bambu Labs P1S behind me is brand new, as am I. This channel is all about documenting the fun journey of 3D printing. Now, if you are a fan of 3D printing, no doubt you've seen this Benchy boat everywhere you look. Whether it's online, whether it's printed for sale, this little Benchy has captivated an entire audience of 3D printers, both people that are new to the hobby and old. But the question is why? I know it's one of those pre-downloadable settings that you can put into your Bambu printer and it just prints it for you. And I know that people say it's where you should always start, but did you know there's an actual reason as to why Benchy is one of the first, if not the first thing you should be 3D printing? Let me tell you why. Believe it or not, this little guy is a comprehensive stress test for your 3D printer. That's right, the shapes, the curves, the modeling is all putting your 3D printer to the test. When your 3D printer comes out the box, all of your settings should be perfect. But sometimes things just don't go the way they're meant to. When printing Benchy, it's going to run through different leveling, thick and thin molding, textures and coating. It's going to also run through paneling, rolling, molding, and overall a compression rating from each of the individual shapes that get built onto your Benchy boat. And if you look really close at this Benchy boat, the detail is insane. From the Benchy boat code that sits on the bottom of the boat, up to the sides, you can see that nice arch curve with the two little holes in the front of the boat. Obviously, if you're going to take on water, you need a way to get that water back off the boat. It's got a thickened edge. It looks like it's got some kind of a flag holder or something on the back, potentially where you could put a motor. It's also got this little square casing in the back too, but if you look super close, there's tiny, tiny little air holes in there that are able to showcase some of the other parts of the Benchy boat. Moving across, you've got the internal cabin, you've got obviously that roof pipe and the slatted roofing on top, but you've then got inside of the actual boat a captain's wheel. You've got a captain's wheel inside this tiny little boat. By printing Benchy first, you're ensuring that all your settings, your nozzles, your filament, and your bed leveling are all in perfect and pristine condition. Reason number 2 as to why you should really print Benchy first is it tests all your calibration settings. As filament gets pulled through your 3D printer, it gets super hot and then melts down in order to make these things. So if your Benchy boat comes out looking like it's gone through a spider web, something in your settings is off. Good news for us beginners is the 3D printer will often tell you if there is something wrong. Whether that's incorrect nozzle, filament problems, cleaning problems, filter issues, something blocking, the base plate out of alignment, it's going to tell you what it is and then guide you how to rectify that problem. The other calibration it's testing is your bed leveling and the adhesion. Now the inside of your 3D printer gets really nice and hot, including the bed plate that this guy sits on. In order for this to start to turn into what you see now, it needs to adhere to that base plate. If your base plate's out of alignment, it won't stick. And if it won't stick, you won't get this. And the third and final reason why printing Benchy is the first thing you should print is because your end result provides a universal benchmark. There are so many Benchys out there. That means there's so many photos on what it actually needs to look like. If yours looks perfect and matches everything else you see, you know your settings are absolutely perfect. But if yours is looking a little different, there might be something that you need to change. A good place to go to check this out is MakerWorld. If you hop on a MakerWorld and type in the word Benchy, you're going to see hundreds and hundreds of different versions, but the very first one is the original Benchy boat by Bambu Labs. If your Benchy looks exactly like the Bambu Labs Benchy, then you know you're good to go. Now, it is a common trend that if Benchy's the first thing you print, you keep it. It stays on your desk. It's a reminder of that beginning part of your hobby where you may have first fallen in love with the idea of 3D printing, but it's the first time you've seen stringed filament turn from nothing into something. Nothing. Something. And then if you're anything like me that's new to the 3D printing world, you just want to print everything you possibly can. So I now have 3 Benchys, hence why one of you guys is going to take this guy home. And that is why you print Benchy the moment you unbox your 3D printer. So that's it. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this, can you please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below what you'd like me to print next. I like to print all sorts of things. Can't have a thing for octopuses. Don't ask me why. It's a long story. See ya!